Hello Libra, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading, focused on the second half of September from the 16th all the way through the 30th. General reading as always, guys, so please do keep that in mind throughout this reading. Take from it what makes sense for you and release the rest. I will be starting with taking a look at current energies for your relationship, for your connection, how it's affecting your life overall. So I'm going to be using this deck here, What's the Scoop by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. All right, so let's grab some insight here. Current energies. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. All right, so what's the scoop? Current energies for Libra, please. We've got choices, okay. We have love flutters. We have family values and morals. Okay, let's grab one more message here. So for those of you with families who might have already had children together or children from previous relationships and you guys got together, it could be blended families as well. That could be affecting things right now, getting to know each other. Now, for some of you, maybe this could be picking up off of the fact that you're single. You might have connected with somebody new recently, and you guys are still getting to know each other. That could apply as well. Okay, so we'll see, based off of the tarot messages, what comes through here at this time. So let's do that. I'm going to start with my Illuminated Star Tarot deck here. All right, so maybe at this point in time, Libra, you are between choices when it comes to love and romance, especially if you've had a bit of a rocky road in love, gotten your heart broken, and maybe you're just not quite sure which direction to go, especially if there's somebody new that you're interested in. So let's take a look here. All right, so we do have the King of Cups popping up. For some of you, your person could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And this is someone specifically, or it can be representing the masculine, somebody who's devoted, compassionate, emotionally balanced, as it says there. And this is someone who's very caring, very loving. And it's right next to choices. So maybe it is you that's torn between this person and one other individual. Because we have a masculine here who's ready to offer their cup of love. Look at this. We've got the Ace of Cups right here. Some of you guys might, and I'm just feeling this for some of you, where you might be focusing on self-love right now. Maybe right now you're focused on you and wanting to make better choices, wanting to make the right choices when it comes to love. So you might have feelings for somebody here, but I'm getting to for you, Libra, that you're just treading ever so lightly here. You're being very cautious is what I'm getting. We do have the Seven of Cups. Choices, fantasies, temptation. You see how we've got choices right here? So I have a feeling here, at one point in time, maybe you had way too many choices, and some of those choices were the wrong ones. You know? I'm getting for some of you, and take this only if it applies, you could have gotten yourself involved with somebody. Maybe you guys already have children or a child together, and perhaps you're feeling that that was just a partnership, that was a part of your life's history, of course, but there was something about it that just wasn't working for you. And perhaps if that represents distance and time apart from your family or children because you made the wrong choice, or there could have been infidelities in a partnership if that applies, temptations outside of that connection, which might have ultimately resulted in a breakup. And then we've got the Seven of Wands right here. So competition with other people. There could have been infidelities. There could have been third-party situations that were happening here for you, Libra. But what I'm getting to, if that represents your past, currently, what you are dealing with is a little bit of hesitation, a little bit of apprehension when it comes to diving fully into a love connection. Because you might have gotten yourself hurt before. So I feel you've got feelings for somebody here, but you're focusing on your self-growth as well. And this could indicate new love for some of you. Now look at this. We do have the Queen of Cups coming through. So we've got the King of Cups clearly indicated here already. This might represent your divine counterpart in this lifetime here. You guys could be a perfect match, but for some reason, other people got in the way of that. Because I'm feeling possible third-party situations here, and now we've got the King of Swords. King of Swords could, for some of my cross-watchers, especially if you happen to be Divine Feminine, watching for a masculine who's a Libra. Okay, King of Swords can represent air energy. So this is somebody who can be very arrogant at times. They can come off as a little bit of a cold individual. We have somebody here who's ready to love you the way you deserve. And we've got someone here who might be giving you the cold shoulder. I'm getting this too for some of my feminines. You might have fallen for the bad boy. You know, the whole bad boy mentality. You ended up going for that person instead of the one who was actually good for you. Making the wrong choices. And so life is finding a way to give you new choices now. And perhaps this is the need to perhaps really evaluate where you've been and taking a look at the choices you made before, giving you the opportunity to get things right this time. But that can only happen through time, through learning lessons, through working on yourself. Super interesting here. And then we've got the Nine of Swords. So this is insomnia. This is nightmares, feeling hopeless. Nine of Swords representing depression sometimes, or someone who's dealing with anxiety, that feeling of despair, you know, feeling hopeless after having gone through something traumatic. And I kind of get that for you, Libra, that you've had a bit of a rocky road when it comes to love and romance. And so it makes sense for me if you're a little bit on the cautious side. Because you could have been dealing with people, because the Knight of Wands can sometimes indicate a person who doesn't want to commit. Sometimes they just want to play, a literal player on occasion. You know, they're all about those fearless adventures and not afraid to go after who it is that they want to pursue, feeling the passion, but they're not really one to commit. They're not one to take things any further than where things are at initially. It could just be a physical connection, not looking towards marriage, not looking to have children, not looking to commit in any way. Look at this. And now we've got the Eight of Cups. So if you decided to walk away from somebody like that and work on yourself and get to a point in your life where you're making better choices, good for you. Because this is all about evolution, your evolution. All these kings popping up. Look at this. We've got the King of Pentacles. And now we've got the King of Wands. So I'm feeling this quite heavily for my Divine Feminines, because it's very rare that we get all kings coming through in a reading. Look at that. King of Swords, King of Pentacles, King of Wands, King of Cups. And isn't it just fitting that we had the very first card popping up was choices? Well, here you go. Here are your choices. And you have to choose wisely. Which person really fits you? Which person will treat you right and not end up breaking your heart? Because I feel you've already experienced that. And which is why this is so crucial. The fact that you had to work on filling your own cup. So that you weren't really looking, or you're not currently looking for somebody to fulfill you or to complete you. Because this is you completing yourself. This is you working on you. You don't need somebody to complete you. You just need someone to complement your life and make you happy. But you got to find that happiness initially within yourself first. You know what I mean? So hopefully that makes sense. But that's what's popping up here as far as the current energies for you, Libra. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what it is that they want in this relationship. Okay, So I'm going to go ahead and pull cards from the Journey of Love and Journey of Love 2 decks. This is by Bridget of Divine Essentials. I have combined both decks here. All right, so Libra, when it comes to your person, what do they want in this relationship? Because I do feel for some of you, this is a fairly new connection. I'm feeling anywhere from just a few months to no more than 2 years. It's somewhat of a fairly new connection. And that's just my interpretation of it. I mean, anything under 2 years is still fairly new. All right, let's see. What do they want in this relationship? Okay, first of all, we have the Twin Flame card coming through. You are my other half. That is how they see you. But they're also coming through with this very intimidated energy. I'm so nervous around you. I kind of get that, you know, like the whole vibe of having jitters, like in the very beginning when you're just dating and getting to know somebody, you know, and it kind of makes sense that this is here. Love flutters. It's almost like you feel like it makes your heart skip a beat because you just get so nervous and excited to see this person. You're drawn to them, which is totally understandable if they are coming through as your twin flame. There's this very strong soul connection that you feel. And then we have emotional. You made me feel things I didn't know I could. This perhaps is one of those love connections where it just catches you off guard because it's so intense. It's a really intense vibe. 20, beauty. If any of these numbers mean anything, you know, it could be someone's age or birth date. 17, 41, 29, and 20 coming through here. Everything about you is perfect to me. That is how they see you. Perfect. They're very attracted to you. They desire you. They see you as a beautiful person, not just on the outside, but on the inside as well. And bottom of the deck, we have union. Number 4, I can't wait to dance with you into eternity. They want that union with you, Libra. They definitely do. So let's go ahead and grab some tarot here. I'm going to pull from my Tabby Tarot Teacher deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. For this love and life reading. Second half of September. All right, so here we go. You guys might have experienced the Tower moment. Okay, so there was something chaotic that happened between the two of you, or this simply represents your history in love and romance where you've experienced something catastrophic, an upheaval in your relationship that contributed to a separation. The way I see Tower moments, there's always a blessing in disguise after the dust settles and clears, you know? Because there's nothing left to do but learn those lessons attached to it so that you don't have another Tower moment in your life. What might have created that Tower is this moon's energy tapped into one's fears and anxieties once again. That's popping up. And somebody who was deceptive, somebody who was keeping secrets from you. There, again, could have been infidelities. There could have been cheating going on here. Somebody that had way, way too many choices. You know, those temptations outside of an existing partnership or allowing other people to be a part of this equation. We do have the Page of Cups coming in, as well as the Knight of Cups. So we've got water energy coming through here. Pisces as well, right? So the Page of Cups can actually bring in a very unexpected happy surprise for you. You don't see it coming. But you know, it's interesting because you didn't see this coming either. Tower moments, they're unexpected. You don't see them coming. But there's something a lot nicer coming in for you, I feel. Possibly the second half of the month. Okay, or it's on its way to you. This is giving you the possibilities of what could be coming in for you when it comes to this love connection. They're coming through with this very curious vibe with that Page of Cups. They're naturally very curious, individual. So we'll see. You know, you're going to have to see how this plays a part in your life, because they're coming through letting you know you make them feel things that they didn't even know their heart had the capability of feeling. And then the Knight of Cups is coming in with this very romantic vibe. This is somebody who wants to date you. This is somebody who's very attracted to you. They're going to definitely bring on the charms when it comes to you, putting their best foot forward. This is someone who's not going to be shy to bring on the romance, you know? They're out to impress you. This is love that's blooming and blossoming for you. A relationship that could ultimately lead to something pretty solid. And then we've got the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So the Queen of Pentacles represents earth energy. That could be the divine feminine for some of you. You could have Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus in your chart. So my Queen of Pentacles, my divine feminines, you could actually stand on your own 2 feet, certainly financially. You could have your own business. You could be certainly very generous, very giving with your money matters, with your time, with your dedication towards your partnerships and relationships. You're somebody who is very good-natured. You come forward in a partnership with the best of intentions. You're very successful, ultimately. You could already have children. That came through earlier, because the Queen of Pentacles could also be indicative of a working parent, someone who's a mature, grounded feminine. For some of you guys, you could be the older counterpart, and your masculine could be the younger counterpart here. We also have the Six of Cups. So this is all about nostalgia. There's something that needs to heal between the two of you. Or this is simply letting us know that you yourself, Libra, there's a part of your heart space that needs to heal. Something that has to do with past relationships that might have fallen apart due to this Tower moment. Again, it might have something to do with infidelities and secrets, deception, whatever that represents. But there's someone from your past here who wants this union, okay? I can't wait to dance with you into eternity. They see forever with you. It's up to you, of course, if you see them in the same way, but that is what it is that they want in this partnership, is union. They want that reunion with you. For some of you guys, this could be a childhood sweetheart. This is somebody that you grew up with. Maybe you guys have known each other for a very long time. If you lived together, if you shared a home, if you had a family together, then the family wanted a separation as well. This could bring the family back together, or at least that is what it is that they're wanting. Okay, so let's move on and take a look at how they feel about you. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some cards from this deck by Fire Witch Tarot. This is the Divine Love and Separation deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. All right, so when it comes to their emotions and feelings about you, what is in their heart space? Angels and spirit guides, please. They're worried. I feel like there's someone else involved, okay? That could be a reality for some of you, but I kind of feel this could be lingering energies from the past. They're worried because it might happen again, because of all of those choices. Wow, let's see what else. So they're definitely allowing their fears to get in the way. They're feeling very anxious, worried. I sometimes get separation anxiety. I was just saying that. Something about this anxious energy. They don't like being in separation from you. Let's grab one more message. Reassurance. You will always have a place in my heart. Maybe you didn't know that. Or they need that reassurance from you that they are still very much a part of your heart, Libra. All right, So let's go ahead and grab some additional dialogue. I will be pulling from the Soul Whispers deck. This is by Bridget of Divine Essentials. So I'm using a few of her decks in this reading. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. Please don't leave me. Look at this. This person could have also had abandonment issues, you know, which is why they have separation anxiety. It's like, please don't leave. But the reality for some of you guys, I feel, is that that's exactly what happened. And then we have, thank you for still loving me. Okay? Maybe you've said this to somebody, that despite the separation, you still have love for them. Or they feel it from you somehow. And they're clearly letting you know they miss you. Look at that. I love these cards. I've mentioned this in the other readings I've done, because if you switch them around, look at this. It forms that huge, beautiful rose. Isn't that cool? So let's go ahead and clarify these messages. All right, so I'm going to pull from my Tarot Teacher deck here. They miss you. They've been dealing with separation anxiety. So, for some of you, I feel this could be reversed. Whoever it was that separated from the connection, the other person is not handling it well at all. And as I've mentioned, for some of you guys, it could be a part of the reality that there is someone else in the picture now, or was in the past. There could have been third parties. There could have been a love triangle. I mean, we saw all those kings coming in. You know, somebody had way too many choices here, possibly making the wrong choice, though. I feel there's somebody here, however, Libra, that is the right choice for you. That could represent your divine counterpart. Two of Pentacles, yeah, juggling, you know, way too many options here. Multiple priorities. Unable to really dedicate the time that was necessary to the partnership. There's this need to make better decisions, to bring balance back into the mix. There's definitely change that needs to happen here between the two of you, Libra, in order for this connection to be successful. Divine Feminines, you're being directed as the High Priestess to trust your instincts, your intuition in all this. This is about sacred knowledge, divine truth, wisdom that has been gained over time. But this is also a card of inaction. So I really do feel, Divine Feminines, that there's really nothing here for you to do right now. It might ultimately fall on the masculine to be able to reach out to you if they're interested in wanting to reconnect here. Which I kind of feel that for some of you guys. Page of Pentacles representing possibly the masculine. Could be an earth sign, or they have earth in their chart, wanting to manifest something in this connection. They could also be manifesting things in their career, their finances, but when it comes to the partnership, as you can see, it's right next to reassurance. You will always have a place in my heart. So it could be this masculine telling you, Divine Feminine, you will always have a place in their heart no matter what. They want a beginning, a solid beginning with you. You know, and as it says, laying foundations in this partnership. They want to be able to create that strong foundation so that nothing can tear it down again. Because clearly something did. Something did tear it down because the foundation was not strong to begin with. Look at this. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So things will eventually turn around for you and this person, Libra. They're a part of your destiny. They are a part of what it is that you're meant to experience in your lifetime. Things will turn back around for you and this connection. This is a cycle of change right here. A new cycle. So old cycles perhaps need to phase out. We've got the number 10 indicating some sort of completion here. Now remember all of those kings that came through earlier? We've got the King of Wands popping up again. So perhaps, let me just grab those cards. Hold on. So remember, we got the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles. Here's that King of Wands. And then we had the King of Cups. So every single one of these king cards, of course, they've got very positive energies to them. But perhaps, Libra, the right choice is that King of Wands. Out of all of these choices, this is your person right here. Somebody who feels this very passionate connection with you. Ready to take the lead to make this happen. Ready to take action. You know, it's like, please don't leave me. So they're perhaps willing to do anything at this point to ensure that the partnership stays intact, or at least has the opportunity to find its way back. And look at this. The Hierophant. Some of you guys, your person could be a Taurus, or they could have Taurus in their chart. Commitment. Two people who are meant to be. Despite the journey that you guys have been on, there's a spiritual lesson attached to this. Wisdom. Okay, there's that wisdom reference. So there's definitely this need to learn lessons, I feel, when it comes to this connection. You know? There's something about that. I don't know, I'm just getting that here. Through time, lessons will be learned. So maybe that's a part of the journey that your person is on currently. And the right choice might ultimately represent this person right here. Somebody who's got a great sense of humor, someone who's friendly, funny, ready to take the lead in this connection and get things moving in the right direction. Okay, so let's grab some future messages here. Future energies. I'm going to pull from the Golden Dahlia, the Destined Oracle. This is by La Belle Anima 13. Future energies here, Libra, for your love and life reading, second half of September. Future energies here. Someone's got separation anxiety. They don't like it. Look at this. Yeah, they're frustrated. They're frustrated. Okay, so in the future, if they're frustrated, that's because there are perhaps still some challenges that need to be worked through. Could be a very frustrated masculine. They're keeping tabs, okay? So if they're keeping tabs, then they could be checking you out on social media. They could be asking about you through friends or even family. They could be stalking you somehow, you know, just keeping an eye on you. So the only way that I'm seeing this come together is they're frustrated if things ultimately run into some sort of delay or blockage, you know, but they're still so incredibly inspired by the thought of you, inspired to do better in this connection. Look at this. They're definitely wanting to manifest something here. Look at this. Okay, there's our divine masculine. So I'm getting truly that it's the masculine who wants to be able to manifest this connection back into the 3D. And there is this need, look at that, to tap into one's inner voice. And I feel that for my feminines, we did get the High Priestess card that came through earlier, and you need to continue to trust your gut and your instincts and intuition here. Could be dreaming of each other. Okay. There is this need for forgiveness in order to move forward, whether moving forward results in you guys just having closure, going your own separate ways, or through that forgiveness, you are able to find your way back to each other to bring this about. Okay, have that union or reunion. And look at that, a new chapter. So I'm still feeling here, Libra, that things can still come back around for you and this person. I don't think it's over, you know? I'm just not getting that. I think there's the opportunity for second chances here. So let's add to this. I'm going to use my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle this time, Tarot with a twist. And if you are new to my channel, this is a deck that I created especially for advanced tarot beginners who are interested in wanting to learn how to read tarot. The majority of the cards, it's got upright and reversed meanings, and it makes it super easy to learn. And the twist here is that I have included new oracle messages as well as new court cards. So Libra, focusing still on future energies. Let's see what we can add to this. But your masculine is coming through here wanting to manifest. Wanting to manifest this. Okay, the Two of Cups. Unity. All right? That's what it is that they are truly wanting in this partnership. And, you know, they might be feeling really anxious if that just has not been a part of the equation here. You know, but I'm just getting here that they're not ready to give up on this connection. And remember earlier, we ended up getting the Twin Flame card. This could result in a future marriage for some of you, or the fact that you guys, some of you could have already had families. It'll simply bring you guys back together. But this represents a very happy energy, you know, unity, partnership, the connection. We've got the yellow rose coming through. It is in the upright. So friendships at this time, or we're focusing on future energies, could also play a huge role here. I feel if you guys started off as the best of friends, that you can tap back into that. There's still love and affection here between the two of you. Good luck is definitely on your side. Things can still turn back around for you. And we have the Angel of Light. In order to recognize the gift you are to others, you must recognize the gift you are to yourself. In order to see the light in the one you love, you must see the light within yourself. I'm here to illuminate the path towards your enlightenment. There is a way out, a light at the end of the tunnel. Go ahead, take that first step. I'll be there when you do. So there's definitely healing that needs to happen here. If you are resonating with this for yourself, Libra, the Angel of Light is here to help you on this journey, to help you find that light within yourself. Your person needs that as well, I feel, because right now, part of their future vibe is that they could still be feeling very frustrated and sad that you guys are still in separation. I feel ultimately it falls on you, whether you want to bring this back together or not. Especially if you represent the masculine energy, wanting to manifest things with your feminine. I'm just getting here overall that Two of Cups, and then we've got the Union card right here. That union is still possible. It's still possible. Queen of Cups. Okay? So, my Divine Feminines, you really are coming through with this very calm energy when it comes to what's happening in the future between you and your masculine. And if that's the case, then there's a part of you perhaps that is trusting that inner voice, your gut, your heart, your instincts, knowing at the end of the day, this could still work itself out. Because the Queen of Cups is someone who's very emotionally stable, very intuitive, very caring person. Could represent a good mother figure, a mature, emotional feminine. And we have the White Rose coming in. Purity, grace, innocence, humility, New beginnings and budding love. Love can grow once again between you and your person. A fresh start, a new beginning. It's all possible. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and grab some additional advice from your spirit guides here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull from this deck by Mystic Moon, Signs from Spirit, Love Oracle. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra, for this Love and Life reading, second half of September. Advice from Spirit. Grapes, satisfaction. Somebody could really love wine too. So this is a very good energy letting us know that in the future, life will be good for you. It's very satisfactory. And not just your love life, but overall, life overall. We've got the red rose. How beautiful. There's this very enchanted vibe that's coming through from here. This could be someone's favorite flower, a red rose. It could be that your person loved to give you red roses. This enchanted vibe for me is like very magical. It's like a fairy tale. And perhaps when you guys connected, it was like that. And you can bring the romance back. You can bring the magic back. We've got 111. You are a magical creator. Your thoughts are beginning to manifest. I love that. So whatever it is that you are focusing on at this time, at the time that you're listening to this reading, make sure you're laser focused on what that is, because you have the capability. And as I was mentioning, to just bring the magic back into your life. You are a magical creator. And the magician in tarot, it's all about manifestation. So if you're focused on the negative, you're going to manifest that. If you're focused on very positive things, you're going to manifest that. So your thoughts are beginning to manifest. Make sure it's coming from a place of positivity rather than negativity, because that is what you are attracting towards you. Okay, so let's clarify. I'm going to pull from another deck by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot, Sacred Secrets of the Heart Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. All right, what else do we need to know? Advice from Spirit. Your spirit guides. But yeah, wow, all four kings came through. So someone's got a lot of choices here, but there's only one right choice. We've got regret, lonesome. Okay, 5 of Cups is coming through here. So this could be how you're feeling, but this could also be how your person is feeling. Lots of regrets, feeling very sad and lonely that you guys are not together. But I really do feel eventually things can still turn around. You've got the 4 of Wands, being able to create a very strong foundation in this partnership. But this is something that you both need to work on, I feel. This does represent that 1111 number. If you happen to be seeing that time or that number in particular, we do have 111 already coming through right there. There's something very significant coming in for you. You know, 1111 could also be a make-a-wish number. Make a wish, as I often like to say, because it might just come true for you. It might just happen. So again, put out the right kind of energy, and that is what you will attract towards you. Okay? Look at this. You've got the Lover's card. For some of you guys, you could be dealing with a Gemini, or you could have Gemini in your chart. So twin flame, soulmate, doesn't really matter what type of connection you're focused on here, but there's a very deep bond that you feel with a particular person. The sexual chemistry, the attraction, it's all here. And believe it or not, the Lover's card represents choices. That is no accident that came through from the very beginning of this reading. Choices and decisions, and it really comes down to that one life-altering decision to create change in your life. You have your own free will, so does your person. And I'm just getting here, it comes down to timing, it comes down to the help that you would receive from the universe, your angel guides, your spirit team, to help you guys make those choices at the right time towards each other to help lead you back into this connection, because this can also indicate a very happy reunion, a cause for celebration. It could even be indicative of a marriage. You know, the Four of Wands is a twin flame card. And it's interesting how in this particular deck, the Lover's card says soulmates. So we've got both types of connections coming through here. They're both very special. Wow, amazing. All right, Libra, so let's wrap it up here with some musical messages for you for the second half of September. I'm going to pull from my Heart Songs deck, and if you're not familiar with the songs that come through, see if you resonate with the lyrics. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. All right, here we go. We've got two songs coming through. We have Consequences by Camila Cabello. And then we have Wicked Game. Oh man, these are interesting songs coming through, Libra, because the Wicked Game song, it's about infidelity, basically, and consequences as a result of those actions, okay, which has presented itself in this reading. Temptations, too many choices, too many options, and choosing the wrong choice, okay? Loving you was sunshine, safe and sound, a steady place to let down my defenses, but loving you had consequences. And I'm sure some of you guys can relate to that. We also have Wicked Game. The world was on fire and no one could save me but you. It's strange what desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you, and I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. That's some intense stuff coming in right there. Wow, let's grab another song here. I'll Be by Edwin McCain. Tell me that we belong together. Dress it up with the trappings of love. I'll be captivated. I'll hang from your lips instead of the gallows of heartache that hang from above. I'll be your crying shoulder. I'll be love suicide. I'll be better when I'm older. I'll be the greatest fan of your life. And I feel truly, Libra, there is somebody out there who is the greatest fan of you. They want to be a part of that life. Wow. And bottom of the deck, we've got Nothing Compares to You by Sinead O'Connor. It's been 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away. I go out every night and sleep all day since you took your love away. Since you've been gone, I can do whatever I want. I can see whomever I choose. I can eat my dinner in a fancy restaurant, but nothing, I said nothing, can take away these blues. Do you see how these cards are coming through here? No matter what they try to do to get away from that heartache, as long as you guys are in separation, that's going to continue for this person, because at the end of the day, Libra, nobody could ever compare to the connection that the two of you have shared. So that's what's coming through here, guys. Some pretty intense songs to wrap up this reading. Take from it whatever makes sense for you. And hopefully what did come through in this reading made sense for somebody out there. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below in the description box. I would appreciate it if you took the time to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.